Hey everybody, welcome to this webinar. My name is Kelly Callaghan and I am going to be the presenter for today. I am so excited to do this for you guys. So if you're here, I'm pretty sure you've heard about the Slay the Spray event that's happening October 15th, 16th, and 17th in San Diego this year. I'm so honored to be able to host this event for you because I know that after the crazy year and a half that we've had, we really need this more than ever. So today, my goal is to explain everything from the speakers, the topics, everything about this event so that way you can make an informed decision on whether or not this event is right for you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start off by saying this is a live event. It is an in-person event that's happening in San Diego, and it's really focused on sunless business growth. So whether you've ever touched a gun, say you've never touched a gun before, you've never touched a spray tan gun, you've never spray tan anybody, but you're interested in getting into the industry, this is for you. This is also for the entrepreneur, the sunless entrepreneur who is maybe feeling a little bit stuck in where they're at and they're really interested in getting to six figures or more. I want you guys to listen up because this event is going to be all focused on how to grow your sunless business to 6+ figures without having to spend a fortune or even having prior experience. So I want to invite you guys to the Slay the Spray. It's a live sunless business growth event happening in San Diego. I'm so excited. I know how much we need this. Again, my name is Kelly, and I'm guessing that you're probably here because you want to start your business or you want to grow your sunless business to 6 figures or more. If you have not hit 6 figures yet in your business, don't worry, it is not your fault. There's so much information about growing your business, and I know that it can be so confusing. Many times the overanalysis can create paralysis. So I want you guys to know that that can be broken through. You can achieve success. You just need to know the steps and have the education on how to do that. If you've been concerned in the past that you cannot find success in your sunless business, I want to help you overcome those fears. I know from personal experience for myself and my students that I've worked with that you can absolutely do this. So whatever your goal is, whether it's 50,000 a year, 80,000 a year, 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year, 400,000 a year, $1 million, I know that it is possible. Again, you just need the right tools and the right guidance to get you there. Some may say that you need a ton of money or experience to create a successful sunless business, but I'm here to tell you that they're wrong. Some people might give you their opinion on why you can't achieve this, but please take it with a grain of salt because it's simply not true. If you've ever thought that starting or growing your sunless business to 6+ figures can be confusing, it can be scary, it can be overwhelming, and maybe sometimes you even thought, it's really hard to get to. I don't know if it's possible. I want you to know those are fears that we all share. Many sunless companies market their products and their training as the best. But what I found is that they limit you to the education to only about their products, and many don't share the true success to building a successful business, which is marketing and having the knowledge about becoming a business owner. The difference with us, with Slay the Spray and with Spray Tan Class, is that we really do care and we understand what it takes for you to get to 6 figures or more. And it's because we've done it ourselves. So we are all business owners. We understand what it takes to market your business, to actually take your business from $0, which I'll share with you in just a second about my story, to a multiple 6-figure business. We want to give you brand neutral training so you actually thrive in this industry, but we also want to give you a lot of marketing knowledge and business growth knowledge as well. So that way you can become successful in whatever direction you choose to go in within this industry. That's why we are here. I know that you have big dreams. I know that if you're watching this, there's a reason why you're watching. So whether it's to connect with other women, whether it's to start your business, whether it's to grow your business to a specific goal that you have, maybe you want to open up a salon next year, maybe you want to start having multiple people work for you. There's so many different directions that you can go in. And that's what we want to show you at Slay the Spray 2021. Our mission is really to help two different types of people. So we have our newbies or beginners, people who may have never touched a spray tan gun before, or maybe they're just new into the industry and they're still trying to find their footing. You're going to learn how Slay the Spray 2021 can help you get into this booming industry and thrive. Not just survive in the industry, actually thrive in the work that you do in your business. The second type of person that we're helping are experienced artists. So whether you've been in the industry for 1, 3, 5, 7, 10 years, I am a huge believer that we are always constantly wanting to grow, that we're always going to be students. We don't know everything. I don't care if you've been in the industry since the first day spray tanning has been a thing. There's something for you to learn. So whether that's technique, whether that's marketing or business growth, maybe there's an opportunity for you to meet somebody who's going to open up another door for you. There's so many things that happen when we have live events that, I can't even explain it to you. I'm going to try my best throughout this training, but I've met so many incredible women that have opened up massive doors for me. For an example, I would not be where I'm at today if I did not go to one of the events that I went to a couple of years ago called the Sunless Summit. If I did not go to this event, I do not think that I would have my own product line of Obsidian Sunless, and I would not have my own mousse at this point. That is my belief. And it's because I was in the room with other women that led me to where I'm at today. So I am incredibly, incredibly grateful for not only the education that I got, but even the networking that I got at these live events. It's so much different and so much more powerful than doing anything online. If I don't know you yet, hello, my name is Kelly Callaghan, and I am absolutely addicted to helping sunless artists grow. I started my career, one of my careers, my first career, back when I was 17, and it was in telecommunications. I worked for every single cell phone company you can think of: Sprint, Verizon, Nextel, T-Mobile, all of them. And I loved sales. I loved connecting with people. I was one of those people at the mall that you see in the kiosks that are trying to sell everybody on cell phones, which was like, I look back at it now, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But it really taught me how to have thick skin, how to learn to just, deal with failure and mistakes and all of these things. And it really taught me how to sell and how to connect with people. I really did like it in the beginning. It was really fun, and it taught me so much. Throughout the years, starting from 17 to about the age of 26, I was, doing really well. I got promoted a couple of different times. And by the age of around 26 years old, I was making 6 figures at my job. It was really safe financially, but by that point, I was feeling very exhausted, and I knew that I wasn't in the right position. I knew that I wasn't doing my soul's work. I knew from the bottom of my heart that I wanted to connect with women. I wanted to have the freedom to be able to travel wherever I wanted to. I wanted to have the freedom of time, and I didn't want to have a cap on what I could make financially, because by then I had proven to myself that I was great at sales, great at connecting, and I really wanted to keep on going with that. So finally, after literally a week of crying at my little cubicle, I was taking calls, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. So I put my 2 weeks in, and after I was done with my 2 weeks, I actually took all the money that I saved up over the last couple of years of working, and I decided to travel and do so by myself. I went to a couple of different countries. I went all over the United States. It was really, really, really fun. And I realized that I was meant for more. I was meant for more. other than just like sitting in a cubicle taking calls all day. Like at the time I lived in San Diego, and it was such a waste of life to be inside. And that was just my own personal perspective on my own personal opinion. So for anybody who's doing this right now, please don't think that this is something I'm saying on you, that, it's a bad thing. Everybody, I think, has their own perception of what success is and what they want in their lives. But for me, that just wasn't it at that time. So after 18 months of traveling, I had two choices. I could either go back to the safety of corporate life and possibly love it, but most likely just hate it again. Or I could choose the unsafe option and try to start my own business. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no friends or family at that point in time that were entrepreneurs. I really didn't know what the hell I was doing at all, like 0% clue. But what I did know was that I had the power within me to actually make something of myself. And as long as I had that belief, I knew that I would have the fire to go along with it to actually pursue it. So in 2014, I started my mobile spray tanning business. I actually had a girl come over and she spray tanned me. This was my first spray tan ever. And I was like, wow, I can actually do this. So I had my last $2,000 in my bank account. I took that money and I invested in a tent, in my little gun you see right here, my machine, my product. And I started my business. I created a website and I basically just asked anybody that I knew if they knew anybody that wanted a spray tan. I didn't care where they were in Southern California. I was like willing and ready to just drive everywhere. So at this point in 2014, I was literally driving all over Southern California, LA, Orange County, San Diego, Inland Empire. If you're familiar with Southern California, that's not a small piece of land. You know what I mean? Like that was a couple of hours of driving, especially in LA. So I had the do whatever it takes attitude. Now, I don't recommend doing this. If you're listening right now and you're a newbie or anybody, do not do that. That was a lot of work, and financially it didn't make sense. But in my mind, I was like, oh, I just want the reviews. I want the experience. Like I want to do all these things. So eventually I got tired, obviously. So after a couple of months, I decided to just up and leave where I was at in Corona, California. I was living with my mom at the time because I had been traveling those 18 months. So I was like, you know what? I need to make myself a little bit uncomfortable, and I need to take my business elsewhere where I want to reside. And that was in San Diego. So as soon as I got there, I was doing my mobile spray tans. I was working for Uber and Lyft and Sidecar. So I was basically a taxi driver. And then I decided to look into getting a room, and I found this place. I got a room, and within just a couple of months, my books were filled. I started learning everything I needed to know about marketing, everything I needed to know about business growth. I was like networking with people. I was doing so much because I knew that I needed this to work. Like I was burning all the boats. I was not going back to corporate life. Like I just wasn't going to do it. So within a year, I opened up Spray Tan Class, which is, if you guys are familiar, spraytanclass.com. We offer online, in-person, and group trainings. And so this is what this is right here. I started this back in 2014, 2015, and it just went crazy. I knew that our industry needed something a little bit different than what we have been doing. And when I was looking for training, when I first started, it was all brand specific. And none of the trainings that I knew of had any type of marketing or business or anything like that, education along with it. And I knew by now, at this point, before I created this, how important that piece was, because I could have been the best spray tanning artist in the world. But if people didn't know I existed, there was no way I was going to be able to build the business to what I needed it to be at. So my goals and my dreams were pretty big. I was like, I'm going to make something different. I'm going to create something different. And so Spray Tan Class had the mission to help women specifically start and grow their business through brand neutral education. So we taught about all different types of solutions and equipment, also coupled with marketing and business skills. So our goal was to create business owners and not just Sunless artists. And I'm proud to say that over the last 7 years, we've been able to do that. So now we offer a beginner's course, a master's course in person and online. I started a podcast called the Beauty Business Babes podcast. I also started a Facebook group called Beauty Business Babes as well. And within this time frame, I would want to say around 2018, I created a sunless solution called Obsidian Sunless. I started off with a really, really dark solution. So I kind of went backwards with the way that most people do this because, again, I love to be different. I love to do something a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. So when I created Obsidian Dark, it was meant to be an 8-hour, the darkest, dark solution. And that completely blew my business out of the water. And I'm so thankful. We'll be talking about this, by the way, at Slay the Spray, how to start your own product line and things like that. I'm so thankful that I did this. So within this time frame, 2014 to 2021, I grew my business from literally $0. I had no clients in the very, very beginning, all the way to 750K is what we are pacing at right now for this year. So each year we've grown every single year. There was one year where we had a stagnant year, but other than that, it's been an incredible journey. And I know that I have the tools, the resources, the education, and the experience and the knowledge to be able to share with you exactly what I was able to do to get to that point. I know that starting and growing your business can be incredibly confusing, especially when you don't have the support or the experience like myself. When I first started, like I mentioned, I didn't have anybody to kind of talk to or to throw around ideas. I had none of that. So what I ended up doing was actually reaching out to a beautiful woman who I love so much. Her name's Amanda Chan, and she owns Water to Moon Spray Tanning in somewhere, I don't want to say it's New Jersey, but New York area. And she has a couple of locations. I got the phone one day and I called her and I was like, girl, I don't know you. I don't know you, but if you could help me, I am brand new into this industry. I don't know of any events going on. I don't know anybody that's doing this. I don't know who to turn to for help. And she was kind enough to actually return my phone call. And we became really good friends, throwing around ideas and things like that. And it made me realize like how important support is, how important it is to be able to throw around ideas. Because if I didn't have her in my corner, or if I didn't have anybody to support me, like my family thought I was crazy and dumb doing this, I think I would have given up. I think that I would have given up at some point because I just didn't know what to do. I didn't have the supportive person saying like, Kelly, you can do this, because nobody believed in me except for myself at that point, right? And so after trying all the different things, a lot of the times it can get exhausting and you can start doubting yourself. But I want you guys to know that it's events like these that allow you to open up, to connect, and to really ask for help in the ways that you specifically need. Because I know that even as much of like, I had so many great friends that were like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. But even if I were to ask them for like help or support, I don't think that it would have been the right type of support, because they don't really truly understand what it takes to become an entrepreneur, or like they don't care to talk about marketing or business or any of that kind of stuff. So what we really wanted to create here at Slay the Spray is a business sunless growth event to help women thrive through support, through education and community, so you can get glowing to 6 figures or more. This is somebody who's taken the Slay the Spray class back in, I want to say it was around 2017 or 2016. And it's Chrissy Hepler. And she says, I took Kelly's Slay the Spray class. I have been in the industry for 5 years. I took her class to get her business mindset knowledge and to also learn how to contour, which is something I had been wanting to do for a long time. Kelly and her crew were beyond amazing. Kelly is not only just spray tanning, she is the Tony Robbins and the Gary Vee of beauty business for boss babes. Still, every day, Kelly inspires me to do more, and I'm learning every day. I am so blessed to have met Kelly. I appreciate that so much, Christy. I love hearing reviews like this because, again, it goes to show like how important these in-person live events are. They're so, so powerful. So during this event, there are going to be 3 top secrets that we share with you guys. Of course, there's going to be a lot more integrated into this, but these are the main focuses here for you guys to be able to grow. Secret number one that we're going to be talking about at the Slay the Spray event is how to grow a six-figure business without putting a huge hole in your pocket and sending your anxiety through the roof. Secret number two is how to successfully start and grow your Sunless business without having any previous knowledge or experience. So if you are the artist that, or not artist yet, that is brand new, this is maybe like a new idea coming to you and you're like, wow, this sounds amazing, but I don't know if I can do it because I don't have any experience. This is for you, okay? I don't want you to feel like you have to have any experience in business or marketing or being an entrepreneur. You don't need that. I'm living proof of that. Secret number three is how to get clients flowing to your business by using easy and effective marketing strategies that even my mother can do. And I say that and I laugh and it's a joke, but it's because she is very not tech savvy. She is not tech savvy at all. So if you are the type of person who's like, I want to go so bad because I know it's going to help me, but I'm not tech savvy, don't worry. That is the whole point of going to these events, is that we want to make it super easy for you to market yourself. If you've ever been to one of my webinars, any of my trainings or live events, you know that I always say simplicity sells. And that's because I try to make things as easy as possible when it comes to pretty much everything that I do. I personally know that I'm all about baby steps. You're not going to get from like A to Z overnight. It's just not possible. But I know that there are certain things that you can take from this training, from this live event, that you're going to be able to use in your business immediately so you can get to that next level. So talking about secret number one, how to grow a six-figure business without putting a huge hole in your pocket or sending your anxiety through the roof. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey when I first started. And I promise you, I'm not going to talk about myself this entire time, but these are stories that I know and that I resonate with, obviously. And these are the stories that I know I can share with you because I know that some of you guys are probably thinking, with some of these things like I cannot start a business because I don't have the finances, or I can't go to this event because I don't have the finances, or I'm too anxious to start this. So I want to tell you a story about how I was able to overcome these particular obstacles. When I first started, I had literally $2,000 in my bank account. I've already said this. I spent that entire $2,000 on my website, on business cards, on postcards, like flyers to put on people's doors, on my equipment, the solution, and really like trying to find the best ways to learn how to market because I knew that it was going to be like a huge piece to it. Within literally, it was 1 year and a half. Within that time frame, I went from a mobile spray tanning artist. Approximately 4 months later, I went into a room rental. Approximately about a year later, I got my whole storefront for myself. And we were called Slay Beauty Bar. I had I was getting my license in aesthetics at that point in time as well. And I was just going full force into owning my business. By then, I actually stopped working for Uber, stopped working for Lyft, and was 100% within my business, just working on growing this thing. I had no loans, no financial help from anybody because really like my family didn't believe I was going to do this, or they didn't understand it. They didn't think it was a good idea coming from a six-figure corporate background. So they weren't willing to really help me. And I learned about money management and how to create multiple streams of revenue like pretty quickly. This particular part of my business was the key to my success. So once I started creating multiple streams of income, I could stop working for Uber and stop working for Lyft. I realized that it was multiple streams of income that I really needed in order to get myself to that next level. Personal growth experience happens. In my experience, it's correlated with your career growth experience as well. So just as much as you are growing in a career perspective, you are also growing in a personal perspective. So I want you to know that like when I first started, I actually had social anxiety. And it was something that I've dealt with for a long time. I didn't have an awareness of what it was called at that point in time, but looking back now and knowing what it is, I had a lot of social anxiety going into just events period, or, speaking to new people or going out. And a lot of the times, like, it's so weird because I did travel by myself and meet people, so I didn't have it all the time. It was only certain instances where it would be triggered. And I had a lot of anxiety, like going into becoming a business owner, obviously, because I had no point of reference. I had no idea what I was doing. But as I started taking action and as I started learning more about the industry, as I started asking for help, I realized that the anxiety would diminish with the more action that I would take. So like the more I learned, the more action I would take, and then my anxiety would diminish. It was something that I had to work on. I had to work on myself. I had to become more confident in what I was doing in order for all of that anxiety to not completely, because I still have anxiety from time to time, but for it to go away, right? So what I want you guys to take from this is that you really don't have to have a ton of money to start your business. You don't have to invest $1 million to start a business. You don't have to invest $20,000. Having a spray tanning business is actually one of the less, like the cheapest parts of the beauty industry that you can get into. Okay, so you don't have to spend so much money. I want to also remind you guys that, things like doing hair, cosmetology school costs like 20, 30 grand to go to. Starting my aesthetics, getting my aesthetics license cost me $15,000. Doing a lash training costs $2,000. A fibroblast training costs $5,000. PMU, permanent makeup, cost around $5,000 too. So knowing that, I want you guys to be confident in starting your business and investing in yourself if you're already a Sunless business owner, because it really doesn't cost a lot of money to start up and to keep up with the education piece. So I want you guys to realize too that, telling my story and sharing my story is just a little proof that if I can do it, I know that you can too. The secret number 2 that we're going to be focused on during this event is how to successfully start and grow your Sunless business without having any previous experience. So this is Claudia. Claudia is actually one of my good friends now. She came to me a couple of years ago, and I want to say it was like five-ish years ago. She came in for a spray tan training. So we trained for the day, she got certified, and we kept in touch. I remember meeting her for the first time and thinking like, she's so cute because she's so introverted. She's so shy. And I just loved her. Like, I thought she was just so adorable. And she was really nervous coming in, right? This was the first time that she had ever tried to do anything entrepreneurial, like on her own. And at that point, she was actually working for a corporate dealership, and she was with the company for a total of 19 years. Right. So I was like, wow, like this woman is so incredible. I'm so proud of her. She has 3 kids, a husband. She's been in this corporate safe job for so long, and she's ready to expand. She's ready to do something different. So within about 3 months, she not only took my spray tan training, but she also took my lash training. I knew that this woman was serious. She enrolled to get her aesthetics license in California, the same school that I went to. And she was just ready to go all out for her business. So within a short amount of time, she got all of these certifications, including her California license in aesthetics, and she finally left her job of 19 years to work for herself. So I love sharing this story because I know that the specific strategies that I was able to share with her and share with my students have helped her get from a place of, working for somebody for so long to completely 100% leaving that company and starting her own business and working for herself, which is what she's doing today. If she can do it, if this beautiful, introverted, shy person with no experience could do it, I know that you guys can do it too. So I'm really excited. And again, this is just a little proof that if she can do it, you can too. Secret number 3 that we're going to be focusing on is really how to get clients flowing to your business by using easy marketing strategies that even my mother can do. So when it comes to becoming a business owner, I know that a lot of people think that they have to learn the technique. And once they learn the technique or get good at spray tanning, that they're just going to have an abundance of clients. Like this is actually conversations that I have with people who have never started the business or just starting. I'm like, that's not how it works. Unless you have like a huge following or, a business already, you're not going to be an overnight success, most likely. And I'm not going to say never, because I think that anything is possible, but more likely than not, a huge majority of people, a very large majority, like 99.999% of people who start a business with no clientele or no following, they are not going to be able to thrive in this industry unless they know marketing or business or both, right? So in 2014, I had no clients. Like I had no business, prior to that, I had no following on Instagram. I think I just started my Instagram at that point in time. Didn't have any friends on Facebook other than people that I went to school with and people that I personally knew. And by 2016, I had a book full of clients at my salon. Okay. I had started my online training program by this point and I went international. So I learned everything by myself for the most part. I did all my research on marketing, on business growth, and I started hiring mentors, started asking specific people questions, and I became more than just a sunless artist. I felt like a sunless artist for like the first 1 or 2 months. And it was then when I realized wow, social media is so powerful. I want to learn everything that I could possibly learn about online marketing, social media marketing, SEO. I dove in headfirst to as much education that I could, whether it was free or paid. If I could afford it, I definitely did it. Today, my business is on pace to make $750,000 through the marketing strategies that I have learned over the 7 years that I've been in business, 7+ years. I share all of this with my students and with the people that I work with. I want you guys to thrive in this industry more than anything, because if you're not here to be business owners and be sunless artists, I can't grow my own business. I won't feel fulfilled in that, right? I will not feel fulfilled with my students being mediocre spray tanning artists. I will not feel fulfilled if my students are great sunless artists. I will feel fulfilled if my students are great artists and great business owners, right? I would not be in business if it wasn't for you guys. Your success depends. I depend on your success, Not only that, but I would feel so horrible to continue doing what I do today if our students weren't successful. So my goal here is to get new and existing artists into that business-minded mode so that way they can hit the 6 figures or more. And again, this is proof that if I can do it, you can too. That'll probably be the last time I say that, I promise. These are the results that we want you to experience. So this is from Mary. I love her so much. She is a student of mine for a couple years now, actually. We connected a couple years and she's in our Facebook group as well. So this is what she had to say. I've been in the tanning industry for over 10 years, and I've had my own spray tanning business for 7. Over the years, I have been trained through numerous courses and companies. I have taken 2 courses from Spray Tan Class, the master's course and competition course. I can foolhardily say that Kelly goes above and beyond in her courses. Out of all the courses I've done, Spray Tan Class has been the most comprehensive and in-depth. I also love that all her trainings are unbiased with solutions and equipment. This is huge, especially for beginners, because not every solution works for every client. This is so key. And thank you so much, Mary, for even saying that, because it's so true. Only being trained one way with one product line is doing you and your future clients a huge disservice. In addition to the courses, you also gain access to a private Facebook group where you can connect with fellow spray tanning artists and ask for advice, cheer each other on, and refer clients out. You have no idea how handy this is when you have a client or a friend of a friend in a different state and they trust you enough to ask for a recommendation to see who can tan them. I obviously can go on and on about Spray Tan Class, so if you're looking for your sign, if you should take a course, here it is. This is one of my favorite reviews that I've ever had, because it shows me that we are doing things right. And that is exactly what we want. We want unbiased, truly unbiased education for you guys. And we want you guys to thrive in this industry in more ways than just one. You guys heard me talk about multiple streams of income. That is something that we're really going to be focused on this year at this event as well, because it truly is the key to what has led me to my own success of creating a $500,000+ business. So I want you guys to get there so bad. And I'm going to be really like sharing everything with you guys at this event. It's going to be not only myself, of course, and we'll get into the other speakers as well, but it's something that I want to be 100% transparent about and really share all of my gifts, all of my knowledge and education with you guys. So now that you guys know that you don't need a fortune to have a 6-figure business, that you can create financial abundance without any experience, you can have a booming business and keep your books filled with easy marketing strategies that you can absolutely do, I want you to really think about this. Like, do you think that hitting your goals, your financial goals are possible? Is that possible for you? I want you to really think about any obstacles that you have in your mind and maybe write them down, because I would love for you guys to share that with me. Like, maybe you want to write down a reason why you think that you are struggling to get to that goal, or why you think that particular goal that's in your mind right now is not possible. I want you to really think about it, write it down. And if you're open to sharing that with me, please DM me. My Instagram is at @Iam_KellyAnn, or you can use @SprayTanClass. I would love to know. And if I know what is holding you back from getting to that next level, I am open to sharing what I think will work for you to get to that next level. So free mentoring, free mentoring from me. If you guys want to go ahead and slide into my DMs, I'm happy to help you guys with that. All right, so let's get to the next slide here. I am inviting all of you who are watching, if you are an existing artist, if you're somebody who has never touched a spray tan gun, if you're a new artist, I want to invite you to Slay the Spray. That's happening October 15th to the 17th, 2021 at the Andaz Hotel in San Diego, California. If you have not been to California, this is a tax write-off for you, sis. I am telling you right now, like, I've lived in San Diego on and off since I was 18. I am now 35. I am so excited to throw this event at one of my favorite places in the world. I freaking love San Diego. So if you have never been to San Diego, let me tell you a little bit about it. We have beaches, we have mountains, we have hikes, we have downtown nightlife. We have all of the things that you could possibly want in one city, which is why I love it so much. This right here is the Gas Lamp Quarter, which is where we're going to be at downtown San Diego. This is going to be the rooftop at the Andaz Hotel, which we're going to be at Friday night for cocktail hour and dancing. We have live music. We have all of the things for you to have a great time, champagne, appetizers, all of that. We're also going to be able to watch a beautiful sunset together. So that's what this is. This is actually from the hotel as well at the Andaz. And here are for a few other photos too. So if you guys see at the Andaz, you guys can get a beautiful room. All of their rooms are super new and I freaking love them. They're all very chic and modern and very cool to stay at. This right here is a picture of the bay. This is actually in downtown as well. This is by Coronado Bridge. Is it a bay? I don't know if it's a bay. Anyways, it's water. Either way, it doesn't matter. This right here is where we're going to be hosting the event, but trust me, it's going to look a lot better than this. We have so much happening. We have a DJ that's going to be there. We have all our sponsors that are going to be there. We have, of course, all of our speakers, the volunteers. We have decor that's going to be arranged here for you guys. Whew! This is my second big event that I'm throwing, and probably I want to say around 20th to 30th event that I'm throwing, period. And as I've gone through the process of doing this, I feel like I always get better and better. And this year is definitely going to blow Wooloo, which was my last event, out of the water. So if you guys went to Wooloo, this is going to be, well, one different, but it's going to be so much better for sure. So this was our last event, Wooloo, Wake Up to Level Up. This was for all beauty business professionals who were interested in mindset and marketing growth. These are some of the speakers here, some of the people that helped me out. Christy, she's actually going to be a speaker at this event here. Sheila Bella, who's amazing, she's also going to be a speaker. We have Amanda, who was a speaker at the Wooloo event, Brittany, who was a speaker at the Wooloo event, and this was part of our squad here. So I'm really excited to be able to host another event like this. That's really, really fun. If you can see our outfits, we just kind of like went all out. If you guys are wondering what you can wear, honestly, San Diego allows you to wear basically anything. So if you see me here, I'm in kind of like a risque outfit. I just love dressing up for occasions like this. So I'm probably gonna be wearing something a little crazy, but you guys can wear just like a random basic t-shirt. I promise you, you guys are going to fit right in. It's totally fine if you see right here, like everyone's wearing something completely different. So you guys can come business casual if you'd like. You guys can come in sweats and joggers. Like, I really don't care. It's a non-judgment zone here. And San Diego, if you've ever been here, you know that everybody wears like basically a bikini and shorts the entire year. So what you guys can expect when you guys join us at Slay the Spray. So it's basically a 3-day schedule, October 15th to the 17th. This is for women, again, that are getting into the industry, new artists and existing artists looking to grow their business to 6+ figures. We have incredible speakers. We have amazing brand sponsors. We have multiple amazing brand sponsors. We have live entertainment all of the days. We have 100+ Sunless sisters from all around the world. So far, we have Europe, Morocco, Canada. Where else do we have? I feel like there was somewhere else. I think it was, I want to say Australia. I'm not 100% sure, but of course the US. I'm really, really excited to meet all of you guys that are coming from all around the world. We have free swag bags for each guest, the opportunity to get certified, contests and giveaways throughout the entire event, and of course, networking and more. Here we are diving into the schedule as to what's going to happen for each day. So optional day 1 is going to be October 15th during the day. So this is only for Shimmer. I'm sorry, that was wrong. It's Shimmer and Gold tickets. We have our beginner certification course, which is happening between 8 and 12, and then our master certification course between 12:30 and 4:30. So if you have the silver ticket or the Shimmer ticket, you're able to access one of these courses. So you can either choose the beginners or the master's course. If you get the gold ticket, you can go to both of these courses, okay? So if you have the bronze ticket, which is the basic general admission ticket, you will not be able to access these courses here. And just for your information, anyone that gets the Shimmer or gold ticket will get access to our online portal immediately for the beginners or master's course, or both, depending on which ticket you get. Evening 1, October 15th, that Friday is the same day as this right here. This is for all of our guests. So at 5 p.m. to about 8 p.m., we are inviting all of our guests to meet us at the rooftop for cocktail hour. So we're going to have free apps and champagne. We have live music there. We have a couple of speakers and guests, and we're going to be doing a couple of giveaways and contests, icebreakers, and things like that. It's going to be really, really fun. I'm really excited to actually meet you guys and see you there, because it's going to be the point in time where I'm going to be able to mingle with you guys, because honestly, the rest of the event, I'm going to be a little busy, but I definitely want the chance to meet every single person that is at this event. So October 15th is going to be my night with you guys. Day 2, this is October 16th. This is the Saturday. So all guests are welcome from 9 to 6. And this is a tentative schedule, by the way. So in order to keep up with the schedule changes, if there are any, you can always go to slaythespray.com and you'll find it there. This day is fully dedicated to technical sunless education. So again, we're going to be going over a lot of like contouring, competition tanning, hands-on stuff. The contests, giveaways, and networking are going to be both days as well. Day 3, October 17th, this is going to be that Sunday. This is for all guests. And this has changed to 9 to 6 because I invited a couple of more speakers that I felt like we needed and I really wanted to have there. So 9 to 6 is going to be the timeline for this particular day. And this is going to be all about six-figure marketing and business growth. Okay. This is going to be some big hitters in our beauty industry and in the sunless industry to really help us grow to that six-figure mark or more. Again, we're going to be doing contests and giveaways and networking and all of that stuff. This event is going to be something where you guys are standing up, you guys are sitting down, you guys are involved with each other, you're engaged at all times. This is not something where you're just going to be sitting down the entire time. So you're going to be engaged, whether it's using your computer if you have one or your phone if you have it. We're going to be teaching you as we go. So that way you can actually work with us and not just work by yourself at home when it comes to creating IG Reels or learning more about Instagram and things like that. So AKA, I probably wouldn't wear high heels if I were you guys. If you don't want to stand up, for a couple hours, if you can't do that with high heels, you probably don't want to wear high heels, I would say. So just FYI, otherwise bring your high heels and bring an extra pair of shoes if you would like. That's totally fine as well. To dive in a little bit more to our certification courses, which again are for our shimmer and gold guests, our beginner certification course is going to be from 8 to 12. And this is going to be for women who are interested in starting their own sunless business. So people who have never touched a gun before, or women who are new and need some guidance. This includes lifetime access to online videos and manuals, in-person group training on 10/15, and ongoing support through our Facebook group. Plus you get discounts on equipment ongoing and things like that. Our master certification course is going to be October 15th. So again, this is that Friday, 12:30 to 4:30. This is for shimmer or gold ticket members. And this is for women who have experience in sunless and are interested in enhancing their technical skills. This includes lifetime access to online videos and manuals, in-person group training, ongoing support through the Facebook group, and this is going to be teaching you about contouring, bridal tanning, and business growth strategies as well. I am going to be hosting the event. My name, again, is Kelly Callaghan. We have an incredible, incredible MC. If you guys know Contessa Parsons, she is a ball. She's more than a ball. She's like a fireball, a sun of energy, if that makes sense. Like, she is an incredible human. I had the idea to have her help me this year because I know that hosting by myself can be a lot while I'm trying to do all the other things as well. So I'm really excited to have her energy there and to have her also speaking at the event. Here are some of the speakers that we're going to be having at the event. We have Miss Maria Michelle, Stephanie Pierce, Pamela Price, all amazing, amazing sunless artists. We have cosmetic chemist Vibha Mekwana, licensed esthetician Libby Lazarus. If you guys know who Sheila Bella is, she is an incredible multiple seven-figure beauty business entrepreneur. Contessa Parsons, she's going to be talking about competition tanning. We have former Miss California, Alicia Darby, and she's going to be teaching us about pageants and how to become a badass pageant sponsor. I'm going to be speaking as well. I'm so excited to help you guys learn how to perfect your art in spray tanning. So for day one, these are the topics we're going to be going over. And again, these are subject to change. I know these are concrete, but we might add a few more. So just FYI. Day one is all technical stuff. So 5 steps to create the perfect sunless experience with myself. 3x your business with bridal, your sunless business with bridal with Pamela Price. True sunless science. So she's going to be busting some myths that we have with cosmetic chemist Vibha. Become a contour queen with the queen herself, Stephanie Pierce. Slay your competition tans with Contessa Parsons. Sunless tanning people of color with Maria Michelle Lee. And everything you need to know about pageants and how to become a pageant sponsor with former Miss California, Alicia Darby. She's one of my good friends. I'm so honored to have her. Day 2, sunless business growth is what we're going to be focusing on. And again, this is all really, really focused on getting you to that 6-figure mark or higher. We're going to be having Libby Lazarus helping us with 6-figure beauty business and how she was able to grow her solopreneur business from nothing to a 6-figure business using Groupon. The next person that we have here is Malai Ichikawa, and she's going to be talking about creating your own product line. So the beautiful thing about Malai is that she's actually helping me put this event on as well. And she has an incredible knowledge about how to start your own product line through private labeling. So she's going to be talking about that. She's not in the Sunless industry, but she is in the health and beauty industry. So I'm really excited to hear her because I know that she's not going to be touching up on just Sunless. Again, remember, multiple streams of revenue. She's going to be talking about beauty in general and health as well. So if you've ever been interested in possibly owning your own your own skincare line or another type of product line, she's going to be able to help you out with that. Tripling your income with teeth whitening with Smile, slay your social media game with Sheila Bella, growing your team and franchising Sunless, branding like a boss, and she's going to be teaching you how to do badass IG reels with Christy Santana, who is also a former Maxim model. She had her own TV show in Mexico, and she is a social media guru. So if you guys check her out, Christy Santana, she's a photographer, videographer, and she also helps people with branding and marketing as well. And we're also going to be talking about multiple streams and multiple six figures. Here are our incredible sponsors so far. We have AYU, we have Smile Spray Tan Class, we also have X Tan Remover, Kini Bands, Obsidian Sunless, Glow Bar, and Glow by Erin. I'm so excited to have their goodies in our swag bags for you guys this year. If you're excited about what we just talked about, I want you guys to really think about coming to this event. If you're ready to glow and grow to six figures and beyond, I want you guys to really think about coming to this event because it's not a cost. It is truly an investment in yourself and in your business for your clients and for your own growth as well. Here are the three different types of tickets that we're offering. We're offering bronze, shimmer, and gold. The bronze is basically our general admission ticket. So you're going to be able to access the cocktail hour with us, which is Friday, and then all of the events on Saturday and Sunday. The shimmer ticket includes all of that plus second row seating and one certification class of your choice. So whether that's master's or the beginner's course. The gold ticket is bronze plus first row seating, that should say front row to make it easier on my life here. Both certification classes, so masters and beginners. And you're also going to have the chance to get lunch with me and some Sunless babes at this event. Lunch is included. I will be paying for it. It's on my dime, girls. Plus, you're going to receive some of these extra bonuses. So we have small business law Q&A. We have accounting made easy for Sunless business babes, growing your business through networking and PR, and how to start your own profitable coaching business. All of these are going to be online, and they're valued at $888 total just for all of these trainings by itself. That doesn't include all of the live speakers and all of the live stuff that you're going to be getting. Plus, you're going to get up to $300 worth in your swag bag. So depending on which ticket you get, you're going to get different products, Sunless products, beauty products that's going to help you out. Here is your ticket to six figures and your six-figure biz. Bronze is going to have the cocktail hour, all events like I mentioned. So the value for that is $597. You're also going to get a swag bag worth $100 and all of the bonuses that I had just mentioned for $888. For the shimmer package, you're going to get all of this stuff right here, plus one certification course. You're also going to get the second row seating. Let me not forget that. Swag bag up to $200 worth of value. And then of course your bonuses. And then the last one here we have is the gold. So this is like if you want to go all out and get everything that's included in this, the gold package is going to be for you. So you're going to get all of the bronze, everything that's included in that, plus front row seating, first row seating, both certification classes. So that's the master's and the beginner's course. You're going to get lunch with me and a couple of other Sunless babes, swag bags and bonuses as well. Your swag bag is actually going to have up to $300 a value in it. So your total value is right here for everything that is included at this ticket level. So bronze, shimmer, and gold. But we are going to give you the bonuses for free. And some of the other products are either going to be discounted or free as well. So your total price is going to be the bottom part here, okay? There is no code that you need to put in to actually get this price. It's already discounted for you and included for you at slaythespray.com. As of 8/14, we had 22 seats left. So if you are serious about going, I know that this event's going to sell out. And what people typically tend to do is buy tickets in the beginning. Like I got so many sales right in the beginning, and we actually almost sold out of the entire event. We had 54 seats that we had available to us because of COVID. But over the next few months after announcing this back in, I believe, mid-March, our event planner at the hotel allowed us to have 108 seats. So we were able to open up more seating for everybody. So that allowed us to do that. Once I announced that, we sold a lot more tickets there. And then now looking at it at 8/14, we have 22 seats left. A lot of people wait to the last minute to buy tickets. I don't know why. It drives me insane. If I'm being brutally honest, it really drives me insane because I'm like, how many people are going to show up? But we do have 22 seats left. So I am very, very certain. I'm secure. I'm certain. I know that we're going to sell out of this event. So if you're interested, please do not wait until last minute, because every day we're getting, a couple, like either 1 to 3 sales every single day. So I want you guys to be able to come. We cannot open up more than what we have, the 108 seats at all. There's no more room for anybody. So I wouldn't have the decision. There's no decision to be made on my part. We can't open up any more seats. So please do not wait till last minute, because every single time I have an event, I have somebody straggling, like the last day of the ticket sales or the day of the event. They're messaging me like, hey, can I get in? Usually I'm able to accommodate, but because we literally only have 108 seats at this event, we can't. So I don't want to do that to you guys. I don't want to say no. So please reserve at slaythespray.com. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me, info@spraytanclass.com. You guys can also reach me on Instagram at @Iam_KellyAnn. Or at Spraytan Class, and all of the details, registration, everything's going to be at slaythespray.com. So I really, really hope to see you guys there. If you feel like this aligns with you, if you feel like you want to meet new people, if you feel like you want to, up level in your business to that next stage of whatever your goal is, please come, because I know for certain that I handpicked the right people to be a part of this event, so that way they can help you with this. And so I can help you with this. I appreciate your time, your energy, and please let me know if there's anything I can do to help you get to Slay the Spray 2021. Thank you guys.